Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Lutkins Collectibles and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit lutkinscollectibles.com for more.
How's it going, Pokefans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video, we'll be looking for another deck in the standard format. This time, I'm gonna play with Glaceon GX. It's the brand new card from the last set that's just been released today, and yeah, it's just pretty amazing. I mean, you can hit for 90 and spread 3 damage counters to the benched Pokemon. Frost Bullet, Night Spear, pretty much the same, but Glaceon a little bit easier to be used just because you can attach Double Course Energy and Aqua Patch and you're ready to go for 90 to 30, which is just insane. On the other side, Freezing Gaze can simply prevent opponent GX or EXs from being able to set up, so if we can start first with the Glaceon, we can completely destroy our opponent because, yeah, I mean, Freezing Gaze is just insane. Polar Spear GX, it's also powerful because if our opponent have 4 damage counters, we can go already for like 200. And that's the reason why I decided to tag copies of Tapu Koko so we can fly flip. It's also a very good card because this deck using Double Course Energies. In addition to that, I'm also running 2 Tapu Lele GXs, as well as 1 copy of Glaceon EX, just a regular one. Crystal Ray can sometimes help us a lot. And then on this deck, I'm also running a copy of Octillery for a Beazle hand, and also Tapu Fini GX, who's very good, because we can also Hydro Shot for like 120 on the bench. With the Tapu Storm, we can also just shuffle one of our opponent active Pokemon with all cards to his deck. On the other side, of course, since this deck is a water deck, I'm using 4 copies of Aqua Patches. So simply attach energy from Disco Pile to one of your benched Pokemon. These days, Enhanced is very powerful, and pretty much every deck is running Double Course Energies or some sort of special energies. This is the reason why Enhanced Hammer is very good, as well as 2 copies of a Field Blower. I'm also running 1 copy of Rescue Stretcher and 4 Ultra Balls. So in addition to that, I'm also running Choice Bands and 2 copies of Flowstones, so I can have free retreat with all of my Pokemons with the Flowstone attached, or maybe 30 extra damage to EX or GX with the Choice Band. Double X Roller Play should be interesting for this sort of the deck, mainly because if our opponent cannot one-hit knock out our 200 HP Glaceon GX, we can simply scoop it back into our hand. Frigid is good for the setup. I'm also running 2 copies of Cydia. It's a very good card. It's a brand new card. You can just shuffle your hand in your deck and then draw 6 cards, which means that we don't need to have 4 copies of N. I'm running 2 Cydias and 2 Ns, and it looks just pretty good. 4 Guzmas and 2 Ns, and of course 4 Sycamores, the draw support. From energies, I'm running 4 Double Cores and 7 regular water energies. Overall, I really like the deck. It works just pretty well, and if you're looking for any of these cards, make sure to check ccgcastle.com because you can find them pretty much all for the best prices in the market. Or if you're looking maybe to send your cards to the PSA submission, make sure then to check lutkinscollectible.com. Links should be provided in my video description. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy in the battle. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. If you have any questions, you can always leave the comments below. So see you in the game. Alright, so the new released set has just been released and it's out, so yeah, it's just interesting to see some decks in actions. And the first deck that I actually decided to build with the new set was, and it really is a Glaceon EX, a GX deck, so yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see this deck in action. That's for sure. So there we go. I'm starting second, and as you can see right there, starting second. Yes, that's true. So I'm playing against some kind of I guess Lucario deck, Garchomp, something like that. Those cards are actually new, the format. So Yeah, I'm not quite familiar with them, so I'm gonna just quickly evolve into my Glacian, which means that I can simply stop all of my, as you can see right there, as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent's Pokemon GX and EX will does not have any single ability available. So, okay, there's also Glaceon EX. I just decided also to tech one Glaceon inside of this deck. I managed to find myself. So I'm gonna play one just because, you know, I can do it. I basically don't see a reason why I wouldn't do it. There's a Gabite. Ascension. Search a deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it on this Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. Okay, Ascension is a very familiar attack for me. The first time I actually saw this attack was back in Black and White. Dark Explorer Zorua. That's the only card familiar to me. Right now, my opponent can actually use... Oh, there's Lucario. Oh, this is the new one. Which I'm not going to see it right now. Oh, I'm actually going to be able. Once per turn, if you have Garchomp in your hand, you put it in your hand. That's just insane. Pretty much. Not sure what else I can say about that. Alright, so this bad boy is actually new to me. This attack does 50 to one of your opponent Pokemon. Okay, if you played Cydia, oh, this attack does 100 more. Ooh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this looks just very powerful. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna play Cydia. And there's like 2 water energies available in hand, but unfortunately no sign of the Aqua Patch, which is definitely not good. Really, it's not, but it's okay. I'm passing my turn down. I'm not kind of happy with the hand right now, but it is how it is. Okay. So I have a Field Blower. And there, okay, so if my opponent can find himself a double Color's energy, then this is going to be a one-hit knockout against my Glaceon GX. Or he can, for example... Oh, so I'm going to just take 50. As expected, so I was expecting to see that happen. That's interesting. So I'm going to do... I'm desperately looking forward to grab myself Octillery to be able to retreat my Glaceon and basically be able to use my Crystal Ray because I'm playing against Evolution deck. Alright, there's the Aqua Patch. That's gonna work. That's for sure. Second thing I'm gonna do here is gonna be I'm gonna play my Tapu Fini. After that, I'm gonna play my Aqua Patch for 1 more energy, which is gonna go right there, and then I can Sycamore for fresh hand of 7. That was pretty good turn. Plus, I can also put my Eevee on the bench. I need to put somewhere that Choice Band because I don't need it. And of course, I'm gonna start to putting some pressure to my opponent with that Crystal Ray. So I'm hitting. It's definitely not a huge amount of damage counters, but it's still very powerful. I mean, 70 and my opponent Evolution Pokemons cannot do a single damage counter to me. I'm happy with that. There's just no question about that. So let's see what's gonna be the next step for my opponent. There's the rare candy, which means he's gonna put another. There's another Garchomp in his hand, plus he can just search his deck for any kind of card that he needs. Probably I'm gonna be just strike with the knockout. I can see that coming. Of course, probably down to my artillery. Okay, the good thing is that I have another enhanced hammer available. So as long as I have enhanced hammer available, I can knock on my opponent with my second bite. So I can hit for like 90 plus 7 is gonna be 160. It should be enough for the knockout. So that's pretty much all I need. There we go. Alright, as expected. Knockout against my artillery. But it's okay. I'm not gonna complain. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just use that enhanced hammer. There we go. Then I'm gonna put my... And after that, I'm just gonna strike my opponent with my second bite. It's gonna be a long run to go right there. And there we go with 1 energy. Price cards. Ooh, okay. I actually need that, so I can power up somewhere that energy. Pearl City. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just get rid of 1 Glaceon GX from the bench. Another Garchomp in the front means that he can hit with the quick dive for like a 50. Alright. I wish I can snipe on the bench. Technically, I can't discard 2 cards from my hand. Hitting for 120 can be enough, for example, to knock out Oranguru, but I think knocking out Lucario is better. There's another Double Core's energy. And Professor Sycamore for 7. Right now, if I really want to retreat, I have 2 different options available. For example, I can use Guzma. But I'm gonna need another Double Core's energy for that, so... I'm not quite sure if I really want to do that. If I can top deck energy, yes. Answer to that question is gonna be yes, I'm gonna retreat. If not, I can still Sycamore for 7 and pay Double Core's energy for a retreat. A little bit risky, but I don't know. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. Top deck energy is probably the best thing I can get. That's just for sure. I mean, I can discard like 2 water energies and Aqua Patch them and then just Guzma or Sycamore for 7. That should be a pretty good play. That's all. Alright. So there's another Riolu for my opponent. So he's putting him on the bench. So he just decided to lock his bench. So far, I didn't play a single field blower, which is pretty interesting. Also, the interesting situation there is the fact that my opponent... Oh, I guess I don't need Tapu Koko. I can discard that card from my... I'm gonna definitely play Aqua Patch somewhere. And I'm thinking about doing it on Tapu Fini, so I can strike for 120 on the bench. More than that, I'm also seeing Sycamore as a good potential here, just because I'm searching for another enhanced hammer, and I managed to find it. So this will definitely slow my opponent as max as I can. Energy, and there's another choice, going all in with those choice bands. Since I can hit knockout with my Crystal Ray, this is definitely good. Just because knockout, plus I can also dealing damage to my Glaceon. Which basically means that he's gonna need that Guzma play. If he uses Guzma, he's not gonna be able to go for 200 with his Royal Blades, and I'm gonna be more than fine. Garchomp seems to be a very powerful card in the current format. I can definitely see that coming. It's a strong rogue deck, that's for sure. There's no question about it. Yeah, and having choice 230 like that, which should be enough for the one-hit knockout against almost every popular GX Pokemon in the current standard format. I think only Solgaleo have like 250 or something like that. Go with the Goose. Alright. I have Double Core's energy. That's fine. How many Guzmas did I use? 2 of them, so I still have 2 Guzmas available. That's okay. is available, I can potentially do something. So I'm gonna take 50 probably down to my Tapu Fini. Alright. Ooh, what a nice top deck that was. So I'm gonna do something like this, down to this. And this double course energy needs to go somewhere. Definitely go somewhere. I'm gonna use my Hydro Shot, so I can knock on my opponent Lucario. 120, fair enough. I'm down to 3 prize cards, so I'm halfway. So I need to knock out one more of his Pokemons, and of course that Tapu Lele for the victory there. It's not gonna be easy. I still didn't use my GX, which means that this deck does 50 for each damage Pokemon. Alright, there's a double course energy, which means that he's probably gonna retreat. He's probably gonna pay retreat right there. So this is probably gonna be quick dive. 50. Glaceon is gonna take 50. Okay, Glaceon taking 50 damage counters. So I have right now something on my mind. Something that's actually gonna help me to win this game. So I'm gonna play my S here, which means I'm gonna scoop from the active position my benched position my Glaceon. So I can do something like this. I can pay 1 retreat cost onto my Glaceon GX, and I can put energy somewhere. Put him also on the bench. And again, I'm not gonna play Choice Band. I'm just gonna go with my Frost Bullet. So 3 damage counters down to Tapu Lele, which means like 150 with GX attack, which should be enough for the knockout against Tapu Lele. So I'm just gonna need Guzma. Or maybe I can power up my Tapu, which is gonna be a little bit harder. Okay, that's gonna be the knockout, that's for sure. So my opponent will go down to 3 prize cards. And I actually did a huge mistake. Let's just remove Fini from play. Anyways, never mind. I can knock him out, plus I can put 3 damage counters on top. Fine. He don't have another Pokemon with energy card available. Plus I can also knock out his Gable, maybe. Yeah, this looks a GG for my opponent. I'm down to 9 cards only. Oh, and I managed to top deck Guzma play. Okay, right now I know that I have, so I'm just gonna waste my Bridget to see what else I have left. So I have 2 Tapu Lele left, which is amazing. Alright. Frost Bullet, of course. 3 damage counters. Could go to Gibble. Just in case I could potentially win that game. So, Polar Spear GX 50. This attack does 50 damage for each damage counter on your opponent active Pokemon. That's pretty much it. 150 plus 30. Knockout. There's the Evo Soda. Oh, okay, so there we go. Gable is very close to being knocked out, and this looks like to be a GG. Well played. Really it is. Really it is. Since I have my last Guzma available, I can simply use it. And I can play it, and I can use my GX, so I can go for like 180, and I can one-hit knock on my opponent Tapu Lele GX for the last 2 prize cards. And there we go, that's the victory with a brand new Glaceon GX card. It looks like to be a pretty decent card for the current format, as well as that Garchomp, which I played against it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know also in the comments below what you think about Glaceon GX. So till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.